What up YouTube, welcome to the channel. Mitchy Boy's Kitchen here, and today we're making a delicious sticky date pudding. It isn't overly complex, but it does require, there are a few steps that you have to follow, so yeah, after you watch this video it should be simple, pretty simple. So the ingredients that we're going to use are half a cup of butter, 1 1/4 cup of chopped dates, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 1 1/4 cup of flour, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of vanilla. To make the sauce we're going to be using half a cup of butter, 1 1/4 cup of whipping cream, half a cup of firmly packed brown sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla. So first of all, before we do anything else, we're going to grease our baking dish with butter, and we're also going to preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is around 350 Fahrenheit. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our 1 1/4 cup of chopped dates to a pot, and we're going to cover the dates with water and bring that to a boil. Once boiling, we're going to turn it down to simmer, and we're going to simmer that for about 3 minutes. We are also going to add a little bit of baking soda to the mixture. We're also going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda to the mix. Give that a stir and let it simmer for 3 minutes. To the mixing bowl we will add 1/4 cup of sugar and half a cup of butter, and we're going to cream that with our handy dandy creamer. I think that's what it's called. I'm just using a handheld one. We do have an electric one, but I thought it would be easier just to use the handheld one. We're also going to add our 2 eggs, and we're going to keep creaming that once we've added the eggs. So now that we've done that, we're going to add our flour, 1 1/4 cup of flour, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of vanilla, and we're going to give that a good mix. We've taken 1/4 cup of our of the liquid from our date mixture from the pot, and we're adding that to our sticky date pudding mixture, and then you're just going to discard the rest of the liquid. We're going to add our dates to the mixture. We've drained the remaining, we've drained the rest of the liquid, and we're adding our dates to the mixture. And we're going to give that a good stir once again. And then you want to get that into your baking dish in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes maybe. And now we're going to prepare our caramel sauce. Pretty much we're just going to add a half a cup of butter, quarter cup of whipping cream, half a cup of brown sugar, and half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. So we're going to bring that to a boil and simmer that for 3 minutes, and then we will drizzle that on top of the pudding before we serve our pudding. So yeah, that's been simmering now for 3 minutes, and it's ready to go, ready to be put on top of the pudding. Alright, so our pudding's ready now. It's been baking for about 30 minutes. We're just topping it with some caramel sauce. Also, I like to have a little bit of cream with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.